Hello everybody. So before this video starts, I wanted to give a few shoutouts. The first one is Mom to Huskies. The second one is Stephen Gregson. The third one is Furious Feline. And last but not least, we have Nancy Darling, who requested this Randall Park Mall video. Also, thank you everyone for your support and enjoy this episode.
I love it here at Randall Park Mall. The shopping is great. Frequent shopper is super.
Thanks for making it easy.
And making me look good.
And feel good. I love it here.
Randall is tops.
Tops and pops.
Make companies for me.
Pennies.
And Sears.
I feel right at Horns.
And Hickeys is for me.
For anything you might need.
The hospitality team is here to please.
With just one more reason why.
You love what's here. You love what's here at Randall.
Randall Park Mall was located in North Randall, Ohio, and opened on August 11, 1976. At the time of its construction and opening, it was labeled the biggest mall in all the world, although that was a very short-lived title as larger shopping malls would later be built. But let's cover the events of Randall Park Mall. Dating back to 1966, there were plans for a large shopping mall in North Randall, Ohio, which is near Cleveland. The mall would be built on the site of the former Randall Racetrack, which was a horse racing park. The man behind this massive project, Edward J. DeBartolo Sr., saw the Randall Park Mall as a city within a city, as the mall would have 200 stores, 3 14-story apartments, 2 20-story office buildings, a hotel, and a performing arts center. Construction on the mall started in the early 1970s, and in 1976, the mall opened its doors to the small town of 1,500 people. It was a very large crowd. The original anchors were Sears, JCPenney, Mays, Higbee's, and Horns. There was supposed to be another anchor called Howley's, however the chain went out of business in 1982. However, as many other malls often begin successful and then decline over the years or decades, Randall Park Mall was the opposite. Sort of. Bad things began to happen at Randall Park Mall almost immediately. In 1979, the body of a manager at a shoe store in the mall was found outside in a snowbank on the premises. In the same year, stores were starting to close at the mall. It also didn't help that in 1978, Beechwood Place Mall opened near Randall Park Mall and was seen as a safer and more upscale mall. Throughout the 1980s, while foot traffic was considerably decent, things were getting better. In 1985, rival gangs were at the mall and they began to riot, which forced the mall to close down early that day. Other crimes such as vandalism, car break-ins, and violence happened at the side of the mall as well. Most of the original stores moved out by the late 1980s and throughout the 1990s, including Horns. Burlington Coat Factory and discount furniture stores would move into the upper and lower levels of the former Horns building. It was also reported by former shoppers of the mall that it was not up to good cleanliness standards. Throughout the 1990s and the 2000s, things got even worse. It's been said around 1994 was when the mall began its serious decline. And here's a 1995 commercial that's very desperate to lure shoppers back, and it makes the serious decline very evident.
Come get to know us all over again. Come and let us show you all over again. Come in for a while, you like our new style. The store is the stuff, it's more than enough to come get to know us all over again. Oh.
Randall Park. Come again. You'll like what you see.
Come get to know us all over again.
Edward J. DeBartolo died in 1994. Then the mall was taken over by Simon Property Group, who promised to save the mall by adding new stores, by renovating the mall, and by bringing back the trust of the customers. All of these attempts failed as the mall continued to decline. JCPenney was converted into a discount outlet store in 1998, but that would close in 2001 because of low sales. Dillard's closed in 2002, which had moved into the former Higbee's buildings. Throughout the mid-2000s, the once busy mall was at 45% occupancy. It was later sold to CDC Mortgage Capital Incorporated in 2002. In 2003, a church opened in the mall hoping to save people and bring back money into the small economy that was Randall Park Mall. In 2004, it was sold again to Witchard Real Estate. By the late 2000s, it was realized that nothing could be done with the mall, and it fell into a state of disrepair along with its surrounding buildings. In June of 2007, Ohio Technical College would move into the former JCPenney building. In 2008, Macy's, which took over May Company, closed due to low sales. Witchard Real Estate decided to close the mall as occupancy was very low. Sears would close its doors in 2009. The remaining small stores inside the mall would either close or move out by March 12, 2009, which is the same day the mall closed. Except for Burlington Coat Factory, Ohio Technical College, and the discount furniture store, the rest of the mall was empty and power had been cut to the structure. In March of 2014, except for the remaining tenants and the former Acre buildings, it was announced that the mall would be demolished for an industrial park, and demolition began on December 29th of 2014. In 2015, Burlington Coat Factory closed and the discount furniture store closed in 2016, leaving Ohio Technical College the only structure in operation.
Dave Kimbicki remembers when Randall Park Mall first went up.
It was amazing.
And today, he came all the way from Portage County to see it come down. What was once one of the largest shopping malls in America is being demolished to make way for an industrial park.
I did a lot of Christmas shopping up here, and they used to decorate it real nice inside, and the Sears and the Pennies and everything. Used to go to the movie theater too, so it's going to be a shame to see it go.
But for the village of North Randall, this marks a rebirth. When stores started leaving this mall, it had a devastating ripple effect on the village's economy. But with the new Racino at Thistledown and now the manufacturing and warehouse distribution jobs this industrial park will bring, Mayor David Smith sees a new day ahead.
There are companies that have been in negotiations and discussion with IRG, but I'm not at liberty to discuss that at this point in time. But there's a pulse. Definitely there's a pulse.
Smith told me he anticipates about 1,000 new jobs here, the first 100 or so next summer. Still, it's a piece of history. For some here, it holds a lifetime of memories.
Just wanted to get my last little memory in of it and say my goodbyes.
In my opinion, Randall Park Mall is the perfect example of a good idea poorly executed. It makes me wonder, how did it go from being the largest mall in the world at one point in time to being nothing at all? But anyway, thank you for watching and stay tuned for another episode.